ISUPK.
These are pagan holidays according to the Bible. Okay? Ain't no fat oppressor ever came down your chimney and gave you no gift. What you celebrate Christmas for? You celebrate lies. I ain't even got to tell you about Halloween, but Father's Day is my topic today. Brother, let me get that.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
You see what the Lord's saying? The Lord's saying right here in the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21, that he hates your feast days, America. He hates the false gods you worship, America. He hates your feast days. Feast days is Old English, and it means holidays. He hates your holidays. Read.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
You see that? Your gatherings? When you gather yourselves together up under that Christmas tree, talking about Merry Christmas and Santa Claus, what did the Lord say? Start from the top.
I despise your feast days.
No, God said we can celebrate.
I despise your feast days.
We can do it. Let's do it for the kids.
I despise your feast days.
The God of the Bible says he hates your feast days. He hates your holidays. He hates your Christmas. He hates your stinking 4th of July. Wait, if you so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, what did you celebrate the 4th of July for? That's America celebrating their independence from England. We was on the bottom of slave trade ships.
That's right.
What you celebrating 4th of July for?
That's right.
What are you celebrating Father's Day for when that come from a white woman? A white woman founded Father's Day. Her name is Sonora Small Dobbs. What she was celebrating is her father's, who was a veteran. She was celebrating her father, William Jackson Smart's birthday. Not only was she wanted it to be, and it almost fell right directly on his birthday, June the 5th. That's why it's every third Sunday in June. We gotta start doing the research on these holidays, man. Matter of fact, we don't even ask questions no more, man. We don't even question what we celebrating Christmas for. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Mother's Day, you're worshiping the mother, a woman god, goddess named Juno.
That's right.
You understand? Read.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
You see that? All them little dinners you have for that Mother's Day, Father's Day. Listen to that, boys and men. Dear mama, dear father, whatever the case may be, listen. Mother's Day is an evil, wicked holiday. So is Father's Day. You celebrate Father's Day because you hate your father. Because you want to know what? If you really loved your father, you wouldn't need Father's Day. You would love him and celebrate him every day. 365 days of the year. Why some oppressor got to tell you what day to boost his economy up when to love your father? That ain't in the Bible. Father's Day is not in the Bible. You understand? Mother's Day is not in the Bible. Understand? What you are doing is celebrating white supremacy. That's what you're doing. When you so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, every holiday that you celebrate is white supremacy. You ain't doing nothing but building up their economy, their army. You understand? To what? Oppress you more. You understand? Drop that, brother. Let me get Jeremiah chapter 10. What we gonna bring out the truth today, man? You so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, You are the real Jews of the Bible. And you have laws, statutes, and commandments. You have your own culture. We over here living a culture that's not ours. That's why we on the bottom of this society. You got the Native Indians on reservations. You got the so-called Hispanics in barrios. You got the Negroes, the Haitians, and Dominicans, and you know what I mean, and Puerto Ricans, all in ghettos, man. You understand? It's because we celebrating their holidays and we pissing the Most High God of this Bible. We are pissing him off. We are provoking him to anger. You understand? You got that for me, brother? God, read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
You hear that? Hear ye the Lord that speak unto you. Who he talking to though?
O house of Israel.
White people.
O house of Israel.
African people.
O house of Israel.
Chinese people.
O house of Israel.
This is talking to the Israelites. The Bible is talking to the lost 12 tribes of the children of Israel. That's so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay? Read.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord.
Thus says who?
Thus saith the Lord.
Thus says the Israelite school of UPK.
Thus saith the Lord.
This is not our words, man. We're reading out the King James Version Bible, man. This is the word of the Lord. Read.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Do what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Now, I got a question, Charlotte. Who is the heathen? Anybody know? Who is the heathen? The Bible said, learn not the way of the heathen. Guess who the heathens are? Your oppressors. The people, your slave masters, is the heathens. Those so-called Africans are the heathens. And in case you didn't know, black people in America are not Africans. Haitians are not Africans. Jamaicans are not Africans. We are not the same people. You understand? Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
You see that? The heathens are dismayed at the signs of heaven. Meaning what? They worship the stars and the elements and the moon. That's where you get all this Christmas come from. All this Saturnalia and all that. Look up the history, man. Drop that, brother. Let me get Mark 7:7, probably the shop. You understand? What we teaching today, man, that Father's Day, Mother's Day, 4th of July, and all your pagan holidays are against the Most High God of this Bible. And we're going to prove it in the scriptures right now, you understand? We ain't come out here, you know what I'm saying, for the heathens. We came out here for our people. Who is our people? The 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
If you're not so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you can kick rocks and flip-flops, because this ain't for you. This for our people. You understand? You got that, brother? Read.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me.
You see that? Howbeit in vain do they worship me. Vain means nothing. You talking about Jesus is the reason for the season? That's a damn lie. Show me that scripture. Christ wasn't even born in the wintertime. He was born in the spring. What you celebrating the Christmas for in December? Christ was not born December the 25th. And ain't no fat white man ever came down your damn chimney. Read.
Teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
You see that teaching for doctrines and commandments of who?
Of men.
When you celebrate these holidays, you're not teaching the doctrine that's commanded by God. You're worshiping the doctrine that's commanded by men. You understand? Read.
For laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the traditions of men.
You hold the traditions of men. That's where your Father's Day came from. A white man named William Jackson Smart. His daughter founded Father's Day. That's where listen, if you so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, why would you celebrate a day founded by somebody who hated your ancestors and hate you? Don't you remember they hung us on trees? You remember that? Guess what? Them same oppressors, them Romans, hung Christ on the tree too. They hung that nigga on the tree too. Christ was black. You understand?
Right. As the washing of pots and cups and many other such like things ye do.
You see that? You get your jingle bells. You buy your father what, the best cologne and socks? Disrespecting the hell out your father. How you gonna celebrate Father's Day and give your father some socks and some cologne? That's a slap in the face. What the women love to say? Oh, he a deadbeat. He ain't worth nothing. I'm gonna put him on child support. You know what? Our women have became so disrespectful. I seen on Facebook, a black woman told another black woman talking about, happy Father's Day, girl. You know how disrespectful that is to a black man? That's disrespectful to the so-called to the Israelites, man. Talking about happy Father's Day to a woman. You understand? That same woman that you saying happy Father's Day to, she the one who ran your father off. Because she don't know how to be a woman, you understand?
And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of God.
You see that? Listen what's going to happen if you reject the commandments of God.
That ye may keep your own tradition.
You see that? So we can keep our own tradition, man. If you reject the commandments of God, you're going to keep the commandments of these oppressors. You're going to celebrate their holidays. You're going to be in a Christian church worshiping white Jesus when the Bible says he was black.
That's right.
And if you don't believe me, prove me. Come up here and prove me wrong.